Eric.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. Welcome to McRay Studios.
Thank you very much. And you said that you were going to clean up. Your studio is very neat and tidy. What did it look like before this?
No comment. This is a range of works that I create, my mixed media collages, my acrylics on canvas, acrylics on paper, different themes and series that I've worked on. Tend to work on themes such as jazz, iconography, African American culture, North Carolina imagery. So I kind of have a range of style and imagery I move back and forth through, but it's kind of fundamentally all brought together by my use of color. I use color to communicate emotion as well as the spirit of the individual. On two ends of my studio are large-scale collages, and this one is called Buddy's Pride and Joy. My grandfather was a farmer in Robeson County, so this kind of addresses my heritage as a North Carolinian, even though I was born and raised in Washington, D.C. And from my explorations and travels through North Carolina, I'd always see these old tobacco barns that initially I hated when I came as a city kid. And I grew to understand what they represented in the history and realize how beautiful they were. And then I would see folks who would adorn.
Folks, we're in North Carolina.
Yeah, folks who would adorn these tobacco barns with different kinds of old signage. Once again, icons, Americana.
What do you call this collection here, and what's the theme?
Well, my Heart series, I guess that's the easiest title. My initial exhibition was called 100 Hearts. And what I wanted to do was take an icon that people were immediately familiar with, but then show it in a fashion they've never seen it before. So what I've done is woven images of things I've painted in the past, such as this Krispy Kreme or my jazz themes, some pop art imagery like Mickey Mouse, the sunflower images which were inspired by my mother. And all these things I've kind of woven into these pieces. Initially there was 100, and then before you know it, I had painted over a period of time about 200 of these. I had an exhibition at North Carolina Central's museum, and they had a retrospective of my career. And Dr. Rogers there titled me a contemporary modernist. Well, then after I read the book that he wrote about my contribution to art, I understood what he was saying, that basically the work that I produced was all influenced by the works of artists between the mid-1800s to the 1960s. And that was considered the modernist period. So the range of works I produced kind of moved back and forth through those different themes and subjects and styles and impacts on the art world. So I use all those things I've educated myself with as vehicles, as tools to communicate ideas. So if I'm painting a jazz musician, I'm going to paint him in a fashion where you hear that music, you can see the invisible, you're going to feel that music, you're going to hear that music. I primarily work in acrylic paint. It's fast, clean, and it's efficient. It's versatile. It does everything I need it to do. It's like magic to me, you know. It's just wonderful. Robert Motherwell said the intelligent artist keeps the history of art in their head. So in some ways, I've kind of filed away all these images, all these concepts, they're in my head. And that's a lifetime journey of reading, education, self-education, formal education. I have a degree in art. I've studied art. I've worked professionally as an artist for a good portion of my life. It's my vocation, my great obsession, my calling in life. It's what I am, it's what I do. Right now I'm using the end of the brush as a drawing instrument. So now, this goes sgraffito, the Italian term. Anyway, you're scratching back into the paint, and you're seeing the layers of things beneath the wet paint I applied. So now I'm kind of adding that what you call that sizzle. So now what I'm doing is adding these marks into the wet paint.
So we get the sizzle.
Yeah, that's the sizzle.